And just scoots away, and look at Harry Kane's position here. He's dropping really deep. Now can play a pass.
Rogers, the target, tracking it over his shoulder. Acrobatic clearance from Tagliafico. The job not done as it was held in by Rice. Rogers changed to cross. Hooks it, it's Garden! It's Anthony Garden who puts England in front early in the second half of the semifinal. Messi will hook this cross into a brace ball. What a save, Jordan Pickford. Spence is fouled, controlling the rebound. Jordan Pickford, does he get the credit he deserves or not? He's England's all-time leading games, and he makes a remarkable save to take us into the hydration break.
I'd say, look at that. It's down at his feet. He's backing up.
Enzo Fernandez. DePaul into it. Daniels out and hit the post. That was McAllister. And then Alvarez hit the rebound. Messi on Spence, trying to find space for that left foot into the middle. Enzo Fernandez! Argentina! They always find a way! And they've tied the game! In for Alexis McAllister! Off the post, second time today! And Spence beats Messi to the loose ball.
Still in.
Spence might be hurt. Messi resets. Messi driving in. Messi crossing back. There it is! Lautaro Martinez! Stoppage time! Go ahead goal for Argentina!
Argentina kicking down the English wall, trying their best to hold on. Lionel Messi has time and space. Jet Spence was a little banged up. Think he always goes left, think again, to the right, and delivers a ball on a platter for Lautaro Martinez off the bench. But it's Messi magic again. And the Argentines find a way down a goal. Have punched back not once, but twice.
It's a free kick for Argentina. But once this is in play, it'll count as a game-winning goal in the semifinal. Indeed it is. Argentina do it again. And they set it A with Spain Sunday in New Jersey in the World Cup final.
Good morning, Kansas City. This is New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. It's Thursday, July 16th, 2026. Stephen St. John in studio. We have Jake Gutierrez and also Deebs. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. Today on the show, we'll get closer to our normal Thursday schedule. Normally Adam Kaplan on today, but he was on yesterday. And so we'll have Buster Olney at 7:05. And then we expect Gary Dieter and Anthony Sherman in studio in the 8 o'clock hour?
That is the expectation. Yes.
Did you hear back from either one of them?
Yes. I heard back from Dieter. And usually if I don't hear back from Sherman, it means he's good. When I do hear back from him, it means he's not good. So,
and then
that's protocol.
The also the return of Jesse Newell from The Athletic in the 9 o'clock hour. So I think we got it. And then next week should be the regular Thursday schedule. And then the following week I'll be up in St. Joe. So we good. I did have a chance to watch, even though yesterday was a wild day. Had the show and then had a good lunch remote at Schlotsky's off 120th and Metcalf. A bunch of people that listen to the show stopped by, said hello, and took advantage of the buy one, get one pizzas and flatbreads yesterday. And so it was good to see people out there at Schlotsky's. And then had my my eye appointment with Dr. Grimes at Littlefield Eye, good partner of the show, over in Waldo. Got that taken care of. And then made it to where I was watching the match between Argentina and England. And that was pretty awesome, in my opinion. I had said I was kind of leaning towards maybe rooting for England, but out of the semifinals, as long as France didn't win, I was good. As long as the French were eliminated, I don't know why. If you're looking for something to dig deeper there, I have no idea why. I just don't like them, and I don't want them to win.
The French.
I really don't know.
Action, please.
The French.
Maybe I got tired of hearing everyone say that they were going to win and they were unbeatable. Nobody's unbeatable. And I just, maybe I don't like France. Does anyone have a problem with that?
I think there's probably a lot of people who don't like France.
Is there anything that says I have to like France?
No. I mean, they were our partners in beating the British in the Revolutionary War.
I think there's, I think things have happened that could change our opinion since then if we want.
No. They were defeated in the Battle of Pueblo by Mexico, and now we have Cinco de Mayo.
I wasn't rooting for the French. I'd rather Spain win. And so, and they did. But man, and then I'm watching it, and then I decide, I'm going back and forth. You know what? I think I want Argentina to win because I watched them. I saw them in the quarterfinal beat Switzerland, and I like watching greatness. And I'd like to be able to say that I saw the World Cup champs in the World Cup, And I'm watching that deal. England scores. Getting late in the match, you're thinking, man, England might pull this off. But, and here we go again. It's late in the match. Argentina's on the ropes. And it's not just scoring, right? Of course the goals are numerous that he scored. But this is why people claim he's the best of all time. Because he can hurt you in so many different ways. And what did he do yesterday? He came up with a couple of huge assists.
Set up both goals, yeah.
And helps them win the game. And I'm going to look, and again, if I'm watching an NFL game and I see a certain pass or something like that, I can have a real strong opinion about, man, that's one of the best passes I've ever seen. Unbelievable. I can't sit here and tell you how great that pass was compared to, other passes he's made or other big moments in soccer. But I can tell you in the World Cup, in the semifinals of a tie game in extra time, that pass that he made was sensational. I've looked at that 5 or 6 different angles. And there's the one beautiful picture that shows this angle where it's messy with the ball. And then there's 5 or 6 members of the England team, right? And then you see event, and there's I think Messi, there's 2 teammates in there, but you see eventually where his teammate is that scored the goal. But in that shot, It's like if I showed you that still picture and I would have told you, hey, he's getting ready to pass it to him through all of these defenders, and it's going to be perfect, and it's going to be a goal, and you look at the still shot, and you go, no way. Or maybe so, of course. But I look at it, I go, good God, how did that end up being a goal?
And it was with his weak foot, too.
And it wasn't luck.
No,
it was
he's a left-footed player.
Right.
He played that ball was played with his right foot.
But wasn't that a beautiful pass? That's one of the best passes you'll see.
It was perfect.
If you consider time, situation, and everything else, right? How many defenders did that pass? Did that go through? Or just it just kind of floated out there? It's like he had it on a string, man. It was beautiful. And it just made you realize.
It went by seven.
So did you
seven defenders?
So, right?
I just watched it. Counted. It went past. There's only 11 guys on the field. And if you count the goalkeeper, that it went past 8.
But the level of difficulty and everything else, just dropping it in there, And look, this is, and I posted this yesterday, and there's no perfect comparison, but I can only base this on what I know and what I've seen. And so what I posted yesterday, and most people got it. Most people understood where I was coming from. Was look, how horrific must it feel if you're playing Argentina, the game's on the line, and Messi has the ball? Like if you were a fan of England watching that, and he's got the ball, looking to create, how frightening must that be? That sick feeling in your stomach. Right? Like, oh my God. Oh no. What's he going to do? And don't you think they were thinking that just leading up to that pass and that score? Did you see the video that somebody clipped together of every one of Messi's touches after England scored their goal? Did you watch that? Brother, watch that. He put so much freaking pressure on England, and he had so many touches. That could have been, if not for a couple of really good saves and a couple of shots hitting the post, they could have put up like 4 or 5 goals after England scored their first one. I reposted it. Watch that video that says every one of Messi's touches after England's goal. Like every single one of them. He had so many beautiful passes. It could have been assists. He went to a level that England was not capable of reaching. Listen to me talk like I know what I'm talking about. And so I put, how horrific must it feel if you're playing Argentina, the game's on the line, and Messi has the ball? Like playing Mahomes in 22 and 23. Doesn't matter. He's ripping your heart out. So that's what I can relate it to. What was it like in those years of the Chiefs winning back-to-back Super Bowls for other teams? The horror they must have felt when Mahomes got the ball late with a chance to win. It felt inevitable, whether you were rooting for the Chiefs or not. And what did a lot of, and this is where I bring you into it, not to scold you, but just to use you as an example. What have you said quite a bit? Well, the refs want Argentina to win. The refs were, FIFA's in Argentina's pocket. What did we have to hear throughout every championship run, especially the last couple? We really didn't hear too much in the first one, but the last couple. What have we heard from Buffalo fans, Cincinnati fans, Denver fans, 49er fans, Eagles fans? Oh, the NFL wants Mahomes to win.
Yeah, you heard that.
They want him to win.
Yeah, you heard that. But
Look at that call.
I will say it's a little different.
No, but I'm just telling you. Of course, it's different. It's two different sports. But there was calls that we look at and giggle. Like, oh boy, that could have gone against the Chiefs. Or boy, was that really defensive holding? Well, yeah, the Chiefs. And I guess
Sure.
guess what? I don't care. I lean into it. Do I think the Chiefs got some calls in those runs? Yes, I do. Would I have been pissed off if I was a member of the opposing fan base? Yes, I would have been. Do I care? No, I don't. The Chiefs have been on the receiving end of some bad calls too. They all get them. But I'm just telling you, that's,
Yeah, there's a narrative. There's a narrative that's similar.
And did Argentina get some calls? Yeah, yes, yeah. Did the Chiefs get some calls? You better believe it. But was yesterday about calls? No, yesterday was about England.
Yeah.
And their coach making some bad choices after they went up 1-0. But then Argentina taking advantage of it.
Full advantage.
And becoming relentless, and Messi putting it away, ripping their hearts out. Because this is something else, and we have this text river going back and forth, right? And we've seen this a million times, have we not? When teams are up against great players, GOATs, killers, in close games, how many times have you seen those teams just do something stupid or lose their minds or crumble under the pressure?
Quite often.
How many times you see a team go prevent in the NFL, go prevent defense when they played a certain way to get a lead and to put pressure on the quarterback all game long, and then when the game's on the line at the end, hey, let's go prevent here. Let's let them just march right down the field, and it makes you want to pull your hair out.
We saw the Bills do it a couple times, maybe. 13 seconds.
Oh, I almost said this to you. It showed England's coach explaining why England went on the defensive late, and it was Sean McDermott in an England jersey.
Yeah.
No, but the series like McDermott. I'm serious. Think about
absolutely.
this. And all sports, and of course, I relate this to boxing. I mean, think about how many times a fighter has just done something stupid, didn't listen to their corner because they're in with an all-time great or in with a guy that they shouldn't beat, and they've got the game plan, but they get caught up in it, and then they don't do what they're supposed to do. How many times have you seen teams in those situations just do something dumb, or coaches do something dumb? And that's part of it. You know why? Because when you are an all-time great, that pressure that you put on other teams, that's real. You don't think at a certain point England felt that, especially after you got tied? Oh, my God, Messi. This is what they do. This is what they've done the whole World Cup. Of course they did. Sure they did. Can you play the clip I sent you? You tell me if you agree or disagree with this. I had a good time listening to different people that cover England lose their minds and melt down. I thought this guy was pretty good in trying to explain what happened. It was, there's two of them I sent you. One of them, this guy's is just pissed. Play the one, BBC 5 Live Sport. Tim Vickery talks about how England and England's coach, his substitutions, that's who you blame for the defeat. Then after that, we've got Talk Sport, and these guys were pissed. But I want you to play that first one because I think he does a good job of describing exactly what you were texting about and where England went wrong and why they decided to make these substitutions and go defensive after they went up 1-0, right? Okay, so this is from BBC 5 Live Sport, and he explains why England lost.
Can't believe that Spain will self-destruct in the way that England self-destructed. And England had Argentina exactly where they should have wanted them. Exactly. And we said at half-time, the space will open up. Argentina are terrified of England running at them. And that's where the goal comes from, the space opening up. Then it's a case of tearing them apart on the counter-attack. You've got both centre-backs on a yellow card. And what do England do? I'm absolutely baffled by the decisions that the coach has taken here. He got away with a bad one at half-time against Norway. This one really, really didn't deserve to come off, because everything Argentina wanted England to do, they did. Argentina terrified of all those runners going at them at pace. England take off all of the people who can do that. Argentina have been finding it very hard to pass their way down the field. England say, well, you don't have to do that. You don't have to pass your way down the field. We'll hang off our own crossbar like a team of bats and we'll give you all of the space to do it. Against Switzerland, Argentina were allowed back into the game by the Swiss centre-forward getting sent off. Against England, Argentina were allowed back into the game by the England team choosing all of the wrong decisions. And I'm afraid this has to be on the coach. I've found the decisions that he made, the substitutions that he made, absolutely baffling.
You agree with that?
Oh, 100%. 100%. Nailed it. Yeah, I mean, when they took Gordon off, I'm like, what are you doing? That guy is
I love that kid.
Yeah, I don't love him, but he is damn good. He is awesome, and he was dangerous, and he had the lone goal for England. But I think I made that point during the text thread. You have two center backs on yellow cards, and how are you just not just consistently going at both of them, trying to hope to get that red card? Plus, they got to play a little reserved.
But again, that's like you used to talk about Sean McDermott and the Bills. When you're going up against the boogeyman, sometimes you do some silly things.
Well, here's what I think that.
Play the next clip, and then I really want. I think Deebs will like this. This is the kind of show Deebs will be listening to in England. Talk sport. These guys were not happy with what happened.
You can almost accept it.
I know.
You're playing against Argentina. Yeah. You can't sit off for 25 minutes against Argentina. No. He absolutely bottled it. Thomas Tuchel's cost us the World Cup. He cost us the World Cup. We're 1-0 up. Played well first half. All right, cagey affair. We go 1-0 up. Be brave. Be brave, Thomas. This is what we brought you in for. We brought you in for this moment. We got rid of Southgate because he bottled it, because he weren't brave. We brought you in for now to make that decision. We're 1-0 up in a World Cup semi-final. Bring on Rashford. Bring on Saka. And if they score, they score. But at least we're going to go down fighting. At least we're going to go down with some pride. We fell out of the World Cup in disgrace because of him. Because of him. And we brought him in for this job. This is what we brought him in for, to get us over this line. And it's the same old England, same old crap, same old guff that I have to watch every tournament that we're in. And it's the manager's tucked us up again. Tucked us up. We're dead on our feet. Got Morgan Rogers playing right wing. Jude Bellingham on the left. Brings on Nico Riley. We can't get out. Harry Kane's done nothing. He's dead. Nothing. Got nothing left.
I don't.
I can't believe it, Jace.
Well, no.
Jace, I can't believe it.
No,
it's a disgrace.
I
He should be sacked. Get him out. Gone.
I totally agree.
You like that?
Yeah,
That guy is pissed.
That's how the whole of England feels right now.
But did you agree with him too? With all everything he said?
I mean, look, I knew it was inevitable when they took Gordon off. And look, I think this is what happened. I think they looked at what they did against Mexico, down a man, bunkered in, and they said, look, we can do this. We did it at the Azteca. We did it a man down. Yeah. And what that performance that they had against Mexico was an all-time defensive performance.
I love Mexico, but they don't have Messi.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
They don't have Messi.
And that I think that situation got him caught up.
And so then what you decide, you're just going to let Argentina have 1,000 shots.
Because they did against Mexico.
But, okay.
Right.
And what did Nate say and what did you say? Boy, yeah, Mexico put pressure on, but they didn't do much with it. And some of the worst crosses we've seen, right?
Yeah.
They were terrible. Let me ask you a question. What was the difference?
Oh, the quality of players and the quality of, of service. Messi.
Who was delivering those crosses yesterday?
I mean, Argentina's world class. Mexico is a really good team.
Right. And I'm not even talking about just Messi.
Right.
Because guess what? We do this all the time, right? With, oh boy, if I put Mahomes on that team, they'd have won that game. Guess what? If you'd put Messi on Mexico in that situation, Jake, I'm going to tell you, Mexico wins that game. Because he finds a way to deliver some kind of pass or do something crazy. And this is why I go back to my beginning comparison.
Messi was awesome, but you got it. Those 2 goals,
sure,
especially Fernandez's goal. Like Messi passed him the ball, but
right,
and Messi took 3 guys away, and it made the space for it to be open. But that was a bomb. That was a phenomenal finish.
Just like
Enzo Fernandez, that was a beautiful.
Travis Kelce's made some fantastic catches and everything else, but it all starts with Mahomes.
Sure.
And that second pass that he delivered.
Yeah, that was
just like, what are you going to do?
All world.
What are you going to do? And just like sometimes with Mahomes in the fourth quarter and overtime and thinking about those 2 runs, what are you going to do? Guess what? You ain't going to do nothing.
I mean, I was laughing when those subs were happening. I was like, oh, this is outrageous. Like, I knew it was over.
And like in 23, Argentina's looking to repeat. And I posted that someone sent me the picture of Mahomes and Messi exchanging jerseys. Yeah. Yes. Goats recognize goats. But that's was so cool about it. You felt that tension and you go, okay, here we go, semifinals. What's Messi going to do? And did he answer or did he disappear?
Showed up in spades.
But like, what a run, right? What a run we're seeing.
Yeah.
And look, doesn't that just in general? It's not a perfect comparison, but some of those games where other teams get so pissed off. The Chiefs shouldn't beat us? They just made a couple plays in the fourth quarter. This is crap. They don't deserve. Yes, they do, because they would just find a way, and in a close game they would cut your heart out. In Argentina, how many games down the row where you're thinking, they shouldn't have won? They should have lost that.
4 in a row.
And then what happens at the end, though?
Cape Verde, Egypt, Switzerland, and now England.
And then it's always messy. I had a guy sitting next to me at the game against Switzerland. Oh, England's going to carve them up. Going to carve them up.
They should.
Argentina hasn't beat anybody. They're going to carve them up.
I mean, they should have. But
here we are. World Cup final,
Nope.
Spain and Argentina.
I will say, if Spain is up, that won't happen to Spain.
Okay.
That won't happen to Spain.
All right.
I'm telling you.
Okay, I trust you. But I also heard that if the 49ers are up, that ain't going to happen to the 49ers because their defense is too good. Their defense is just too good.
Well, England's coach screwed the pooch.
I believe you. Okay, but let me tell you something.
Yeah, Messi.
The history of sports is filled with, it ain't going to happen to them. It ain't going to happen to them until, it happened to them.
I'm not saying Argentina's not going to win that game.
I believe you. I'm not arguing with you.
I'm just saying if they win that game, they need to be ahead.
That's fine, but I'm just telling you, that's the way it is in sports sometimes, man.
Yeah, I get it.
The things don't make sense when you're dealing with a goat. It does, you know what I mean? 1 and 1 doesn't equal 2. And then you look at it like, how did they do that? So I'm going to watch, and I'm going to hope Argentina wins. It's unbelievable. But Spain might win. Who knows? Guess what? The Chiefs have lost Super Bowls. Doesn't mean Mahomes isn't the GOAT. Sometimes the GOAT is a better team. But guess what? If Argentina does win and Messi wins another one against that team after what he did against England, good God.
Yeah, legendary.
Watching greatness. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And I like to be able to reference Patrick Mahomes many times in this. It makes me happy. We'll take a break back after this on WHB. Something else I thought was interesting that reminded me of great players like Mahomes. And look, I was singing the praises of this guy yesterday. He had a great World Cup. It's over, but he had a great World Cup. Jude Bellingham. Why are you going over and talking to Messi and pissing him off to where it looks like when he walks away, Messi has this look on his face. He kind of nodding like, oh, you want a piece of me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Did you see that? It's turned into the GIF for the GIF.
Yeah, it's not a good look now.
Is it? I mean, no, seriously.
His World Cup's not completely over, Steven. They get to play in the
It's great.
third place game.
Let me ask you a question. If you're playing the Chiefs, who are you probably going to try to avoid not pissing off?
Probably Mahomes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, made him mad. Jordan, people like that, right? The GOATs.
Yeah, Tiger Woods.
He walks over, and there's an exchange, and look at Messi's face when Bellingham walks away. That was very Al Pacino Scarface-ish. Like, oh, okay. Or like De Niro in Goodfellas. Like, oh, all right. Oh, really? Huh. Okay. I mean, you see that face?
Yeah. No, that was trouble. Right away. That's trouble.
That's that. He's like, he did give the De Niro. Did you see that, Deebs?
I did not, but it sounds like somebody poked the bear.
Come on, Deebs. You tell me. Look at this. He's over there talking to him, right? And then watch Messi. They'll have a different angle of Messi's face when
GOAT activated.
like, okay, all right, you mother.
Oh, I see how it is. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a better. Yeah, there's a better angle of it.
Yeah. He started nodding.
Yeah, like there you go. Yeah, like what are you doing right here? Says something else. He goes, oh, okay.
All right.
That's exactly
All right.
the face you described. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like if I was Bellingham's team, I'd like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
We'll see.
I love that. I love stuff like that. I love it. Just as much as I love all these people criticizing Mahomes, trying to close the window, everything. Oh, I love it. Because they're going to eat a big, giant plate of crap. I want to say the other word, but Drake will get mad at me. So, unbelievable. What time's the game going to be on Sunday?
2 p.m. Sunday, 2 p.m. in New York.
Okay.
And then don't forget France and England matchup.
I already forgot.
Saturday at 4.
I'm not interested.
Down in Miami.
Are you interested in that?
Oh, only for gambling purposes.
Yeah, right.
I think France is going to kick their ass, personally. I think Mbappe is going for the golden boot, and he might have a couple goals. So it might be a opportunity for some get back in my account. Although yesterday made me pretty right from the day before, the beating I took. Made up for that.
What happened?
What happened? Well, I mean, I was way off on France. Made some.
Oh, and so you went in big. I didn't know if you.
Oh yeah.
Put your money where your mouth was.
Oh,
on that one.
I did.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
I was nervous for you for a little bit because I know you went big on Argentina. I go, oh boy.
I did, and then even live betting, I was like, this. I look. There was never a point in time where I was in doubt once they took Gordon off the field, and then they started making defensive substitutions, and then when they went from 3 midfielders to 4 and only Harry Kane up top.
You didn't like that?
Oh God, I was like, this is. I was like,
Former players, current players for other clubs, coaches, everyone across the board has said, what was he doing?
yes. I mean, I said that live in real time.
It wasn't that because he criticized his team after they beat Norway.
Yeah. Yes. And I still think that they got lucky to beat Norway. So look, sometimes karma works like that sometimes. But yeah, tactical, just, I don't even know what the right word is for it. Debacle.
I got to find
A tactical blunder.
I've got to find the picture of someone. It's so great. It's McDermott in the press conference with the England kit on.
Look, if there were 5 minutes left and you start doing that, like, that's sustainable to do it for 5. He started doing it with 30 minutes left.
What's wrong with that?
You can't. It's not sustainable, and that's what you saw. What happened?
You act like Messi's going to make something happen in 30 minutes.
He had an all-world bench to go to. You had players on that bench that would have put Argentina under pressure. To not go for that second goal is criminal.
Okay, so right?
To not go for that second goal is absolutely reprehensible.
But that's what those English broadcasters were talking about that we played.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll play those again later. But can we hear? I sent you the call from the Argentina broadcast crew. Pablo Geralt, who apparently was losing his mind while he narrated Argentina's comeback goal against England. So we heard. By the way, Deebs, did you like the English sports talk that
was good, yeah.
Like,
I just get a kick out of the accent no matter what.
The other guy just wanted to talk, though. He wouldn't let him. That guy was so pissed. But I would imagine this call is going to be pretty good. This is from Pablo Geralt from Argentina.
Julián Álvarez, abierto Nico González y Argentina entusiasmado, embalado, con fe, vamos. Va Nico a buscar mano a mano, lo marca Conza, no deja atrás para Julián, viene para Julián, entrega para Enzo, va Enzo, abrió la cancha para Nico, va para Nico, mete por abajo, le queda Alexis, apuntó y paró, palo, va para Messi, Valeo, tengo el palo, pero qué trasero que tienen, por Dios, por no decir otra cosa, viene Messi, Valeo, va Messi, mete el centro, ¡gol! Argentina, carajo, siempre hay que confiar, no termina hasta que no termina, no termina hasta que no termina, nunca hay que dejar de creer. Argentina 2, Inglaterra 1, Lautaro viejo hermano, Argentina en mi corazón estamos juntos, siempre juntos, Argentina 2-1, 47 minutos Juan Pablo, vamos Argentina todavía, no se puede tener tanto culo, no es Argentina 2-1.
That's a good call. Right? They got to let it out.
Yeah. It sounds like he's having a coronary.
This is crazy, man.
I'm sure they're still partying in Atlanta right now.
Oh, yeah.
That place was 80% Argentina fans. I mean, that was a road game for England.
Oh, just like it was in Kansas City against Switzerland.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that, and that's what makes it even more baffling that they went. Like, take the crowd out of it. Go get that second goal.
You're mad about this, aren't you?
Oh, I don't. It doesn't. I'm not actually. I mean, I'm not, because I won money, and I look. This is what happens to England at every World Cup.
Right.
They just get their hearts ripped out. So I told Deebs that, like, I enjoy England suffering. I'm sorry, English fans. My friends that are from England, my buddy Toby. It's inevitable. It happens, and then they kind of deserve it. I mean, I don't feel sorry for them. I know there's a lot of people out there that feel, especially England.
Why do they deserve it?
Because of the tactical moves their coach made and the way they played. They played to lose the game.
Oh yeah, for him, yes.
I mean,
he deserved it.
Well, and if you're, I don't know, if you're Harry Kane, if you're a leader of that team, like you have to have a voice. You have to say no, coach, we can't. We're not doing that. Like,
all right, I get it, but what can you do?
Nothing. Sit back and watch it happen.
Okay, I'd like to play one more clip. This is not from the World Cup. And I can tell you that I do not like talking about or dealing with politics on this show. But I think this is very important to play. This was, I think, Jake, you saw this when I sent this on the text thread. I thought you appreciated this, no? Yeah, hey, man.
I watched it many times.
You always got to be careful in front of a hot mic.
I watched it many times.
Hey,
look.
What?
I have to play it off.
Yeah. When all eyes are on you and something embarrassing happens, you got to be able to play it off and go right through it.
Like a pro, like a
especially
champ.
if you're
like a champ
up giving a speech. Okay, this is U.S. Senator from New York, Chuck Schumer. And again, I don't want, this has nothing to do with the content or anything that he's saying, but it's just the fact that he's at the podium on the Senate floor. And
were they talking about daylight savings?
No, they were not. And they were not. Well, I was curious if he was talking about this explosive diarrhea that's spreading around the United States. Like maybe this was the time to talk about it. Here's Senator Chuck Schumer on the Senate floor around a lot of microphones yesterday.
And we need a complete investigation that's independent. Now on Iran and the NDAA, when all the Trump administration...
Oh, no.
NDAA.
Oh, no.
When...
Oh, boy. That's Senator, you let one slip there. You all right? Senator better go do a well check in the bathroom real quick.
Farts don't have lumps.
Yeah.
Now on Iran and the NDAA, when all the Trump administration...
Senator, one question. What did you have for lunch? Senator, did you have the bean burrito for lunch?
Tuna melt.
Because there's, I imagine, having never been there, I can only imagine, the Senate floor has got to have some really good acoustics. That's going to pick, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, there's a couple places you don't want to fart. Like right now, I don't want to fart. I got microphones everywhere. And these walls, the sound will bounce off of it, so I feel like you'll pick it up.
Good acoustics. There.
Like yesterday, I'm at the eye doctor, and I feel like I might have to fart. And there's an assistant, there's the doctor, and two people in the small room. I don't want to do that.
No.
I don't want to do that then. And there's no covered leather seats. Just try to maintain.
Pinch it.
And I'm gonna guess when you're up at the mic on the Senate floor, you got to try to hold it or pinch it.
Now on Iran and the NDAA, when all...
That's what you think about Iran, huh?
Now on Iran and the NDAA, when all the Trump administration...
like I don't know, like you let it rip, like when you're paused, like you want to like kind of maybe like be talking and let it kind of.
Oh yeah, you're trying to cover that up. I mean,
right.
that was a good push.
Right.
Now on Iran and the NDAA.
No, this would have been great.
And the NDAA.
If like he was addressing, like if he was talking, but he was talking about the parasite that's causing the diarrhea. Now, let's talk about this parasite that is causing the explosive diarrhea around our nation. And then that happens. Like, oh, that's a good.
Wow. That sound.
That's all.
Chuck.
That's it. Senator?
Oh, Chuck.
Senator, I object.
Now on Iran.
Now on Iran and the NDAA.
No more. No need. That's all, Senator. Thank you. Senator, that'll be enough today.
That'll do, Pig.
Thank you.
We'll break for recess.
We'll take a break. Back after this on Sports Radio 810 WHP.
Robert Robinson.
Welcome back to New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Today, I'll be at Boost Mobile from 11 until 1, 4745 Parallel Parkway in KCK. Stop by and see me and pick up Sports Radio 810 Soccer Magazine. Honestly, listen to me, people. I do a lot of remotes. The last two remotes at Boost Mobile, they've had more swag, more free stuff to give away. Motorola was there giving stuff away. I mean, cool stuff. inflatable soccer balls, snacks, drinks, really nice keychains with a bottle opener on them, stuff for the kids, bags, all kinds of free stuff. And so if you like free stuff, if you like fun, stop by, and you can also scan the QR code at Boost Mobile to register to win an awesome soccer jersey. But you will not leave empty-handed. You'll have a goodie bag for fun stuff for your kids. We had given away full-size soccer balls also. So stop by and see me at Boost Mobile today in KCK, 4745 Parallel Parkway. And you can also talk to my friends at Boost Mobile about why you need to make the switch. Unlimited data, talk and text, 99% nationwide coverage, no contracts. Boost Mobile. Unlock savings with Boost Mobile. And get some free stuff and stop by and see me today at Boost Mobile. Big Jimmy will be working the remote for me. We can play another edition of Guess What's in Jimmy's Pocket. It's always fun. Sometimes there's a winner, sometimes there's not. So, 4745 Parallel Parkway in KCK at Boost Mobile today from 11 to 1 right here on Sports Radio 810 WHB.
I don't know if Jimmy would ever enjoy a flight.
Why is that?
Just don't know if he would.
Is he so tall?
You're thinking something.
Yeah. You should watch that video that Todd Lebo sent us.
Good. That's
I haven't seen that.
good one, Jake.
We'll take a break. Back into this on WHB.